Welcome back, everybody, to the final game for this week for the MGS1 PC All Bosses League. Group FAMAS, Okamikaze versus Smoking Ace. I'm Plywood, and I'm joined here with Metal Glenn Solid as he pushes my name into the side because he's just that big and huge.
Oh, the irony.
So, this is going to be the last race of the night. We have two competitors who are very fresh. This is like the complete opposite of the race that just happened between me and Tyler. These are two runners who are very new to this game, relatively speaking. Kamikaze, who has been improving his time. I think he got a 112 today or so. And Smokin' Ace, I don't know what his current PB is right now, but they came into this league with 130s, which is, that it's more in line with like a console boss's time. But, the best thing about starting fat is that you can get skinny pretty quickly once you start, getting into the paces. So I think this is going to be a very interesting race. Filled with stuff I don't think we're going to expect.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're going to see some strategies that perhaps you and I have long foregone, but are definitely a lot
Look
easier.
at this Okamikaze farming method where he runs all the way up. This is why he was complaining earlier today that he's low on alerts, but it's really because of this method. He's going so far out of his way to farm that he's coming up short a little bit. Of course, he could always get more alerts later on. It's not like you can get through the game with only getting 3 alerts in the docks. You just have to know how to get the extra alerts on top of it. So very interesting. Very, very interesting.
I think this
works,
is
but
the wildest variant of this I've seen yet. So
oh, and this is a way too early, or excuse me, way too late alert here. He's gonna lose time on his elevator.
yes, he is. But it'll come right down as soon as this evasion ends. It's a good 3-4 seconds.
Yeah, that is not insignificant when you're talking about the dock, just because the dock is the first area of the game. But this really is anyone's race. I honestly have. If you ask me who's gonna win this race, I would tell you flip a coin. I would legitimately tell you flip a coin.
And even then, you wouldn't know. Pick.
I'm gonna say a kamikaze, but no guarantees.
And I was trying to see if he had posted a new time anywhere in the Discord, but the only Discord time. What is? Okay.
He goes super duper wide around the truck, which doesn't really help you because like you're gonna run straight at the guard and he's gonna shoot you. So if you're gonna just like take shots, you might as well just run directly at the guard. Now we're gonna be like Glenn and I have been playing this game for a long time at this point. Glenn more so any percent, but I mean he knows the game very well. So throughout this, I think what I'd like to do is just try to be like, what could they do differently? Because if you're talking about runners that have over 110s, there's room for improvement without having to do anything fancy. You don't have to do like super gutsy YOLO stuff. It's all about just cleaning up throughout the run, finding those consistent approaches,
Oh, absolutely. I've always been, what the heck? I've always been one of those runners that says, learn the movement first, learn the crazy stuff later.
Exactly.
And time again, I see not just this game, but other games where new runners will come in and they'll do these or try to learn these super crazy strats and just get frustrated with the game overall and stop running it before they've even learned the basics. Right.
Exactly. You have to focus on the fundamentals. The flashy stuff, while it's fun, A lot of people can't get sustained off of that. Like, you're not going to be able to have longevity if you're just learning all the nutty strats. Now, I, that's a generalization. Some people can stick to that very quickly. I would say out of everyone in this league, that would be Volcanic Akuma. He is taken to this game very quickly. He's put in a lot of time over the last few weeks into this game, but I would call that the exception, not the rule. Most
Absolutely.
people, it takes time. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes study and asking questions and all that. So, smokinace trying to do some vent glitching on the bed, but sadly not getting it.
Well, hopefully he gets it in the tank hangar.
Well, I'm hoping he gets it at the next bed opportunity. You know,
What the heck are you doing? Getting shot by that guard there, and I thought Okamikaze was going to get out damageless, but some extra shots there.
interesting smoking ace going into the back corner to start shooting the guards rather than running up on them and not going against the wall. Now, I do not agree with this because by being at the side of the door, you
have
are
a much
closer to
straighter
them
line, right?
and a much straighter line to shoot them. Like, see how he has to orient himself over and over again? So this is just bad practice. There's no benefit from firing from
I can see.
the back
I think I
door.
understand the logic. Unfortunately, it just does not work out in this particular scenario. I think he feels they're coming in straight up as a group, and he can just fire in. And now, to the eye, that makes sense. But unfortunately, the way they move in and the way bullets work in this game, it doesn't work out that way.
And I wonder if Smoking Ace has not set up priority, and that's why he's not CPU priority, which is super important if you don't want crashing while you're holding X to skip cutscenes. So if that's the case, that is going to be a pretty significant difference between these two runners throughout this run.
Yeah, the priority core affinity. It's been a good couple of years now since that's been a thing, and
thanks to you, no less.
yeah,
Glenn
that was a
the
complete
original
accident.
find of that. And Smoking Ace is like placing the C4 on the walls, which is like not what you want to do. Like, you want to place it on the floor, that way you can push yourself into the walls. So Kamikaze going for the SOCOM setup. I would expect both of them to. He ran out of bullets, so now this is going to become a backup scenario.
Let's see how he handles it, though.
Smoking Ace could get some loops. He's too far away. You got to be close enough to make him want to counterattack
There you go. He just needs to get it going again. There we go. Oh, ran past him. Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Okamikaze still trying to chase after.
Find his rhythm there, yeah. Trying to get him to stop, but this is one of those things where you need to be the one to stop and probably take that diagonal shot.
Yeah, the diagonal shot is tricky. I've seen Pazzo be very, very good at it. Even early on when I was watching Pazzo, it's like, man, he's really good at those diagonal shots. So that is
both doing the. Looks like they're both skipping cutscenes in the same way, so that's interesting. Because I'm seeing frames of the cutscenes on both of them. All right, let's see how Smoking Ace gets to the event here. First try, very nice.
Kamikaze taking a very wide line in this room.
I'm not sure about that.
No need. Even if you pick up the grenades in there, all you got to do is go up the second column and then throw the guard. It's not like he avoided throwing a guard, so he just threw a different guard that's way out of the way. So, Smoking Ace doing the duck setup, really clean start. That is like the hardest part of the fight, if you ask me. So now we're just talking about Setting up those grenades.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it worked. Okay. That looked off,
suspect.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought at first that
I
failed.
thought it was
but...
just... I swear I didn't see it go in. I saw it on the right-hand side of the manhole there.
Yeah, but there you go.
And he got the dunk. Okay.
That's good.
It looked funky to us, but it works. Clean fight.
Hey, if you can go through Funky Town and stay alive, whatever. You know, it's all about... Oh, man, you're not close enough, Akame. Oh, that's interesting. So he's doing an even safer setup where he's just waiting until the chaff goes and then moving forward.
I think I tried to do something similar to that early on learning this boss, because I just, for whatever reason, would get shot by the tank over and over and over again.
Oh, this is
this
is very bizarre.
I don't know what he's doing now. Impromptu tank on...
He definitely could have gotten into the position to throw that second grenade. He might not know it, but I think... Oh no, that's on the top. He needs another grenade.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have a weapon equipped. Remember, folks, you got to keep that weapon equipped, especially against the tank. The tank moves so fast. Is he just... I think he's trying to...
I think he's out of grenades.
Die? I'm not quite sure. I think he doesn't know where the grenades are. Okay, here we go. And get those grenades back as Smoking Ace continues to widen his lead and do the Nikita.
Oh. Scared me for a second there.
Yeah, that I'm getting flashbacks to what happened against Tyler earlier.
Okay. It's a little hairy there, but he got the diagonal line. Very clean. Otherwise, just need an extra wiggle.
Kamikaze getting his way out of tank. So that is a pretty significant lead, but as I was saying before, you really should not count out either competitor this early on.
I think the cool thing with both veteran runners racing each other and new runners racing each other is anything can happen at some point, and the lead will switch like that.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that Smoking Ace just has a really bad Mantis fight or Ninja fight.
Or something else goes wrong late game. Like, there's a lot of game left.
PSG1 Armory, like that, even vets will have trouble with that. Now those stuns, I do not agree with picking those up, and that's because you can pick up a convenient extra pack when you go into the gas room. It just puts a lot of unnecessary risk in that movement in the office, and you don't need 6 stuns. Like, you're fine with 3. And if you're only picking up 1 pack, you might as well pick up the ones in the gas because it's closer.
Right. They're right next to the door. You're not really out of your way.
That is the route.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that yet.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll find some stuns out of bounds.
I wouldn't be shocked. There's some crazy things out of bounds in these games.
Too true. So Smoking Ace get in
there.
Yes, Kamikaze got his Nikita done. Smoking Ace is just going too far away, and like that's why he's getting hit so much. You have to follow the ninja. If you're too far away, and then you approach him, he's gonna hit you.
I think he's getting bones and sinew too.
Oh, very likely, if not even more. So we're going to see what kind of luck Smoking Ace gets. Gets far right side of the room. He really should take a weapon out at this point. There's no reason not to. Now he remembered. That's good. Maybe he's listening. But he's on the wrong side of the room, sadly. He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah. Didn't see him.
That kick.
I think that's why some people turn off that effect in the options, and he's just a big white silhouette.
It makes sense.
You can miss him. He just almost did, so. you know, whatever's easiest for you within the realm of the options of this game, you're more than welcome to do so. So get the teleporting phase for Smoking Ace here.
Okamikaze has a
Okamikaze.
very big opportunity here because if his phase 2 is stronger, he's going to make up some massive time. And it looks like he has a better grasp of how to approach distance with the ninja. Distance is so key in phase 2. All about distance management.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter if you're on easy, extreme, or any of the other difficulties. The ninja fight is, at least the basics are the same.
That's true. So yeah, that was a big time save for Okamikaze. He had a clean phase 2
Very good.
compared to Smoking Ace.
I think that's been his strongest boss fight so far.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, we're still in the middle of it, but it's looking very good. Now that path he took to the ninja was very interesting. He took a diagonal through the middle of the room.
But he got lucky and he spawned where he did, so...
Ooh, you see that punch? He caught him before he got... Wow, he is gutsy. That's something you really can only do on easy because the ninja does his one punch way faster on higher difficulties. That's a good move. Except if you punch the air, then you better move out of the way. But hey,
Ooh.
that was not a bad fight.
No, that was very respectable.
He still has ground to make up against Smoking Ace, but he definitely made up some ground in that fight.
Absolutely.
No question. Going really far around, there's no reason. You just have to shoot through the window, y'all. There's just these, like, interesting lines that Okamikaze is taking that, you know, he goes really wide sometimes. And if you just know the positions, you're in good shape for this game because the movement is pretty straightforward. You just have to know those, like, points in the floor to go to.
Yep, I like to say all the time, this is a game of lines. If you know your lines, you are good. And that's true for this game, that's true for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Like, they all do it.
Yeah, at their core, like, the movement in these games is usually pretty simple. Sometimes there's movement tech, but generally speaking, it's just about knowing where to go and when to do it. Nothing like really goofy with the movement usually. So, Smoking Ace, starting, Barrel, and Mantis. I'm very excited to see how these Mantis fights are going to turn out.
I would like to see these very much. Clean stun throw.
He's already standing in the middle of the room. He's like, I'm ready for you, Mantis. Let's do this.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, he does an extra bullet shot. When you do that, that's going to cause Mantis to go to different areas. Man, he could have done that shot a little bit earlier.
Once that dot, you know, confirms, hey, I'm here, you can shoot him. But
even
this works. Let's see what we got here. I think he's a little close. He's not lined up correctly.
This angle, yeah, he's too far up. You have to make that little adjustment. He's not going to get hit by the chairs, I don't think.
No.
But
this is why I personally...
Mind.
Oh.
It spoke too soon.
This is why I personally do first-person view. Just simplifies aiming at him for me.
Oh, he thought he was bottom left, but he was top left.
He doesn't have enough shots, does he?
I don't know.
I don't think he does.
He's going to have to pick up that ammo then.
Oh, no, he doesn't for possession. Oh, man.
Oh, he has enough SOCOM for... oh, you meant like he didn't do enough
possession
damage.
Skip, yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant he didn't have enough SOCOM ammo.
No. He should be fine on that. Okamikaze taking a similar approach, waiting for Mantis to show himself before actually shooting. He did that time. 3.
Knocking him over the table, the desk, is a dangerous game. Sometimes it's hard to hit Mantis when he's floating over that desk. That's why you'll see us stand at his side, because it's just very awkward otherwise.
And not getting any better. And there he goes over the desk again. But
Smoking Ace,
I don't think
stick
we're
it
going
to
to see
stick it to
possession
that
skip.
SOCOM. I love it.
Didn't he pick up the Spamus? Or was that a Kamikaze?
I don't know.
I know one of them picked it
Neither
up.
of them are using the FAMAS, so...
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Right at the end?
Okay, well.
Maybe he forgot, and then he's like, wait a minute. I got that big 5.56er.
No,
And the pineapples, you know? He got it all, but...
just don't put them on your pizza.
Oh, come on, Glenn. Do we have to start this right now? Do we have
No,
to?
we can do this later.
Yo, smoking! That's a cutscene you can skip. All right, we're good.
Like I said, I think they're both holding escape. I don't know if they have the cores set up on the launcher or not. Or even if they're using the launcher. I don't know.
Well, that's a single cutscene. You can hold X for that one.
Right,
That's for
that
sure.
one.
Okamikaze as well, going for just SOCOM at the end here, which is it's significantly slower than throwing a grenade at him. Of course, you have to, you know, throw the grenade properly to have that happen, but a little bit of effort with that is a lot less effort than like legitimately fighting him in the final phase like this.
Yep, and this is just lack of knowledge of where he's going to spawn. What are you aiming for? What are you looking at? Like, he could shoot him right now, but instead waiting for him to appear and risk getting a fireball hurled at you. And here we go.
Oh, you got him in the chair, which is always a nice touch. I appreciate
Sit down,
that.
please.
So still Smoking Ace with fairly significant lead.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
But we're coming up to the first
It sounds
really
weird.
big
Mantis dove into
luck
my mind.
luck
I was
fight.
able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Kamikaze opting to pick up some SOCOM ammo.
Only a little?
I guess maybe for the dogs?
I don't think he grabbed 2 stun packs, so perhaps. Oh, he's one short too.
Oh, he's using stuns in the first room. Interesting. The first go through.
No out of bounds there, so
Yeah.
that's valid. That's fine.
And Smoking Ace looks like he's not stunning the dogs, so he's
What a
gonna
brave
roll with the
soul.
punches. Yeah. I think it's sort of become the meta now to throw a stun here because you have the extra. As long as you do
How
the
did he
Mantis
dodge
fight.
that? Oh
I don't know.
my.
Thanks for the subs, Vermilion, Noel, and Land Sandwich for the 1 month and 5 month, respectively. Thank you. Big Haze in chat, y'all. Thank you for supporting Metal Gear Speedrunners. All right, so Glenn, prediction time. What do you think is going to happen in Armor? Do you think we're going to see it continue?
Sometimes I don't even know what to expect from these guys because I've never watched either of these two run in any capacity.
See, I've watched a little bit of Vermilion. I watched a little bit of Smoking when I was teching them specifically. So I only got a little taste though. Just like it was like a sample, right? Just a little sample
Yeah.
at the tank.
That little Jello sample in the Dixie cup.
Yeah, and Smoking Ace really actually improved tank a huge amount since the last time I saw him. So kudos for that.
He did. It was very clean. I was impressed.
Too early on that turn. You want to get past the hill before you go right. Oh man.
He is way far to the... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a good learning moment where if you get hit by the Claymore, at that point you should just adjust by tapping and then go down. There's no reason to like start wiggling. Like, oh gosh, I'm getting hit by claymores, you know?
Right. Or alternatively, if you don't think you're comfortable, you are more than welcome to hug the left wall all the way down.
Oh, Kamikaze going back for Nikita and Smoking Ace picking up
He's gonna get caught.
basement floor. Akame,
Interesting.
there's no need to go back here. This is interesting.
I'm curious, yeah, because now
maybe he needs to take a leak. Oh boy, I think he should have went to the commander's room.
He should have ducked in there, and because now what he just did just didn't happen. Now he's gonna. What is going on? Is he gonna wait out the alert?
Oh no, he got spotted as he was entering the elevator. Smoking Ace. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna go down to the door, I think, or through the hole. All right.
Definitely.
Going for.
He knows the backup at least to leave the area. So that's good. Interesting. Skating up to that guard.
There is no noisy floor in this area. If you blow up the walls, there is a noisy floor in those like hidden rooms, but not in the standard floor in the armory.
I wonder if he uses it as more of a timing thing for the other guard to turn.
That's possible. That's possible.
You do slow down as you skate, just a little bit.
If so, that's some advanced backup strategies, and I approve.
That's some. I've never seen that before, so kudos. I've seen something new today.
Kamikaze taking the right path. The problem is there's a claymore over here that's very hard to avoid. You'd have to go prone, but I think that ends up being faster than Smoking Aces.
Because he blew up a handful of times, honestly. And
the problem is that nuke building adventure, that side quest he took in the bathroom is just... That really hurt him.
And now he's going up here for another ration?
I think he's a little bit worried for Wolf.
Fair.
Which he did get blown up a lot in the canyon, so...
And you and I have seen many times, she can get really aggressive.
Oh yeah, very aggressive, and she does the same damage on every difficulty, so she hurts really, really badly, even on easy.
So he opts not to flip the guard. I don't know where he's going. Oh no, he got caught, but at least he had the heads up to go into the lower area. Very nice.
Now this is interesting. Smoking Ace was so delayed that this guard cycle is now resetting. So he's going to have to wait a little bit. Because of that delay, he really should have went the left side rather than the right side. The right side strategy is all about going there immediately. If you're taking so long, you might as well go left.
Right.
No, left.
No, I mean right as in correct.
Oh. Dang.
Ah, that English language, I swear.
I know. I know. It's ridiculous. Kamikaze playing it safe, GMing in the canyon. Though I think, well, he just needs to adjust like one step, and he wouldn't need to. But you know, I respect the safety. And Smoking Ace going through the cave again. This is a fairly substantial time loss. I think you're probably losing like 15 seconds, and he didn't GME. There we go. Now he GMEs. He has such little health going into Wolf. This is very
it's a one-shot, one-kill Wolf, to the point where he has to open the door with the PAL card, re-equip the ration, or just use it.
Yeah, he has 2 rations.
There he goes. Interesting approach by both of them on various areas.
I'm learning so much. I learned a lot about the toilet today, actually.
I found out there was a ration in there.
Yeah, right?
Because, I mean, do you know how long it's been since I've played through this casually? To the point where I would explore the men's room.
Yeah. Good job on Kamikaze. He threw a grenade in there. He knows his alert count's not that great. Oh, the shakiness. He ran out of ammo. Kamikaze's like coming up pretty
He's
quickly.
coming up quickly. He's
And this
getting
wolf
there.
fight's not going super well, so he's also not going out of bounds. That would have been a big time save for him over SmokinaceO07.
And the wolf is just
Not playing nice
she's
today.
just trying to get him, and he's
Oh,
just,
man.
oh no, he ran out again.
What he really
He doesn't
has
need to go all the way back either.
he should hold
There he goes.
up when he's you got to hold up when you're dropping into the aim. That way you accelerate as
Just
you
like that,
go up.
as you see on a Kamikaze screen. And she's not playing nice with him either.
Nope. You could have a better fight. It's not out of the realm of possibility,
No.
but
By no stretch. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case so far, though.
it looks like I think if I saw correctly, Smoking Ace ran up the tunnel, and I have a feeling we're going to see a Kamikaze do the same thing.
Yeah, I think you might be right. But we'll see.
Okay, that was a better fight, I think.
Just a bit, yeah. He didn't run out of ammo.
Yeah, he's going
the
up the
very
tunnel.
least.
He's going up
Okay.
the passage.
This is one of those things that the PC port laughs at because you can go out of bounds with GME. And that exact out of bounds is why we don't do the weapon glitch for variant of that fight either.
Yeah, I mean we saw Shard go for the weapon glitch, and I mean it is, if you really hate sniping, like that is an option, but it's not necessary.
Right.
It's better to learn how to do the fight, and I think you'll agree as well. Like Wolf 1's a lot easier than Wolf 2. It just takes a bit of practice.
Oh, for sure. And even when I was trying to learn the bosses that we don't normally face in any percent, I was like super nervous about Wolf being as aggressive as she can be, to the point where I was doing the weapon glitch for a little while, and I'm just like, you know what, I gotta suck it up and see what I can do about this, because this is burning time.
It's very, very useful for extreme.
Yes.
But on easy, it's better just to like try to learn the fight as well as you can. Plus, you avoid going up the passage. So far we've seen some really interesting twists and turns, and the gap between them is not that huge at the halfway point in this run, which it seems pretty extraordinary. There was like moments where Kamikaze, it seemed like he was like at least 2 minutes behind.
And now all of a sudden, here they are, both in the prison cell.
Yeah.
So, it's like we were talking about earlier. They're new enough and about equal in skill level to the point where either one of them can take this.
Absolutely.
He's coming back. See you later. Wait.
If Smoking Ace knew about the bathroom ration, he could go in there instead of getting the one in the nuke building, first floor. I thought about that. I think that would be a faster ration pickup. So
because it's all the way in the back.
I'm pretty sure, because he had to like go all the way up that catwalk, all the way back down. I feel like the bathroom ration would be faster. I'm thinking, like...
I'm thinking we
watching
timed this out now just out of sheer curiosity.
Oh, yeah, I'm just curious. Like, what is actually better there? I have no idea. Because basically the backup ration is the one outside the door to Wolf, typically. But if you want even more, I'm not certain.
Does he not have any chaff grenade?
I think he does. I think he just forgot to equip it.
Did he predict the debate elevator?
He did.
Okay.
But I don't know if he actually got it. I think he just got
That's the way
lucky
it looked
enough.
to me. I don't have the audio on.
It was really hard to tell.
Really weird.
Oh, Okamikaze! You gotta get out of the prison!
Oh
No! No!
no!
You gotta go out, not stay in. Oh no! Oh no! He's just staring at the door like, what have I done? What just happened? Oh man!
Oh man!
I'm speechless.
I just don't know now. Because now he has to wait for the ninja to let him out.
No, what he has to do now is wait for him to go back to the toilet and then hide under the bed. I don't know. I think that's the or he now he falls asleep. He needs to go to the bed. You gotta go to the bed, son. You gotta go to the bed. You gotta go
Bedtime,
hide under
Snake.
that bed.
It's bedtime.
No. 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 You have to go under the bed. Oh man, he had the opportunity. That is the backup if you fail. You took too long, man. I think he like walked away. He's like, what? You know,
I think he read the chat.
Man, he finally was like, wait a minute. Well, it's too late now. Now he just thinks you're goofing off.
Gosh.
I'm so engaged. I mean, smokinace is just moseying his way to the towers right now. I mean, it's not the PC way, but he's getting there.
It works, right?
It works. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. I mean, he had the opportunity, but he didn't know to hide under the bed when he falls asleep. So at this point, he has to wait for Johnny to go back to the toilet. And that takes a little bit. I don't know how long. There we go.
Oh my.
The thing is, I don't know if the ninja shows up now, but if he doesn't, he needs to go. He shouldn't have been hiding under the bed there because I think Johnny knows you're under the bed at that point. So he expects it.
He went into God mode, but he went prone, so I'm not sure what the thought process there is.
All right, there we go. Ninja saves the day. The ninja saves the day. Now, fun fact, the any percent very easy, you actually
Now what?
get out by the ninja thanks to the blank save glitch. You actually skip the prison sequence and the ninja lets you out. So I was getting some vibes. I was getting some very easy vibes. I can understand why Okamikaze feels a little bit shook after that. It's
Completely rational.
But hey, even though that just happened, I still don't know.
You never know, because he could have a great disc too, and Ace could have.
Ace could die on liquid.
Ace could die on liquid. He could die during the escape, even as unlikely as that might be. But
I've yet to see anyone
I've
die
never
at the
seen it.
escape. And I've actually seen a Okamikaze pick up the ration and equip it during the escape sequence. So like he's like super safe about it.
If
So
it
I
were
wouldn't
extreme, I
expect
would
it from him.
completely understand.
So, but the problem is you don't get a ration on extreme.
No.
He's going left side. Is he
He's
doing
just
the
gonna-
rifle strat or is he just gonna wait?
I think he's just gonna wait.
He's just gonna wait, yeah. He's just gonna wait for it.
What the?
Okay. Let's get that throw. He really can't be messing around at this point. I mean, that was a massive detour, massive time loss. I'm still rooting for you, Okamikaze, though. I really am. Can you imagine, folks, if a Okamikaze comes back to win this after not getting out of the cell? how incredible that would be. That would be just an incredible race. So I'm rooting
Getting
for
some extra
Yakame.
alerts here.
Smoking Ace did not run down the girder.
Throwing up the handkerchief.
Good call.
Has he just
Grant.
jumped down the entire time?
A little. He like at the end he was just jumping straight down.
Okay.
And I think Okamikaze forgot like just GME, but they both forgot they could GME too. So there is that.
That's like I said, that's one of those things. Is either lack of awareness or.
Ooh, he's going.
What?
He's going out of bounds.
Okay.
Okay, this is. Wait, no, not like this. No, you don't go
What?
up. You go down. This does.
Where's he going?
Oh no, where is he? I don't know. No, this is not the way. You gotta Pac-Man it. No.
Pac-Man it.
You gotta Pac-Man it. You can't be. He's like, all right, let's go out of bounds. We're gonna go north.
He knows he has to. What the heck?
All right, you gotta go. Oh, just go prone. All right, he made his way. I don't think that
There
saved
we
time
go.
over going the console way.
That's the thing, though. He had to have wrong warped.
He did.
had to wrap.
I think he figured it out. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even sure if Okamikaze knows, but
We'll
mean,
definitely have to ask him.
I don't know if either of them will want to talk. We'll
That's
see.
Up to them.
That is up to them. I don't want to. And listen, folks. People who are new to this game, you gotta support them. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of light roasting, but like the thing is that we all start somewhere, and there's only one way to go. And that's up. So it looked like Smoking Ace did not skip the Otacon trigger, which is like about 7 seconds of time loss. That is not going to be enough for Okamikaze. There is like probably like a 3-minute gap between them right now. It depends on how good Okamikaze is at the rappel. If Okamikaze could have a better rappel, he could save like 20 seconds over Smoking Ace, no joke. Smoking Ace opting to pick up both Stinger packs. Wants to take the Hind super safe. All right, Hind fight. Smoking Ace. Oh man, he just shot
early.
It was just it was accurate. It was
It wasn't even that early. Yeah, it was just a hair early.
So slightly early that it didn't work.
It was like a frame or two, and I'm not even joking. Because like by the time the stinger started to explode, I was like, why did that not do damage?
That is why the audio cue is so helpful there of the bullets firing, because once you start hearing that, you know you can shoot, basically. You know, but I would call that mostly unfortunate. Just like the slightest adjustment would have done him good. But, I mean, it's not that bad.
You know, Kamikaze doing the same thing we saw from Smoking Ace, not running down.
Yeah, jumping is not faster than running.
I mean, it feels more authentic, but at the end of the day, it just isn't the way to go.
It's just not as good. Yeah, it's just not as good. All right, let's see this Hind loop from Smoking Ace. He misses. It gets that second shot. Very key. If you miss, it's okay, but you gotta recover quickly.
He's got good timing here.
I think he's been practicing this fight. Just a theory. You know what they say?
I think that's paying
Practice,
off.
practice, practice. Yeah, practice, practice, practice.
'Cause
That was honestly, like, aside from the unfortunate start, which I don't even know if I want to...
barely his fault. Like,
Yeah, barely his fault, just, like, so slightly off. I mean, the fact that he hit the shot, you know, kudos to him. Like, he landed it. It was just...
those shots are not easy.
No, they
So
really
I
aren't.
give him credit for hitting it in the first place, whether or not it did damage. Like, he hit it, and even people like me have issues hitting that shot.
I think he had like a MGS2 fortune moment with a dud, you know? It was just a dud.
Dud.
A dud! So, not a bad hind fight. They're about to high five here. A full boss length in between them right now. Smoking Ace was like, whoa, I want stingers. I got them though. Oh no.
I think he feels that they respawn after
No, but
the
they
next
don't.
room, but no, you need a whole nother room, and there just isn't that for this.
Yeah, sadly. So that is a part of the strategy with how you handle Hind and Wolf 2 is like your ammo stuff, how you want to handle that. So
There's their high five.
okay, so yeah, let's see how it goes.
See if Okamikaze's been doing the same amount of practice with this fight.
Yeah, he really can't afford the Hind dipping below because the Hind didn't dip below at all for Smoking Ace whatsoever.
Aim's a little off there. His timing was right. His aim was off.
Oh man, that was dead on if the iframes were not active.
If he would have waited just like a quarter of a second longer, he would have had it.
I'd say the issue is he's aiming too low. And because he's aiming so low, he has to shoot early. And because you have to shoot early, then you whiff it.
Yep. I don't think he has a great grasp on how the Hind is supposed to move and then where he actually needs to aim.
You got to do those calculations. Smoking Ace was doing some breakdancing at the door, but you know, I'm just gonna call that swag more than anything.
He takes aim at Wolf here, who's starting off behind the tree on the right side, not opting to go for the
perfect
stinger.
Opportunity for the stinger.
Let's see how he
does.
does.
Man, that stop. A Wolf.
Good stop for him.
Yeah, that was interesting.
As Wolf is... There it is. There she goes. Double back. Where did she go?
He doesn't know where he is. Or she is, excuse me.
She's behind that tree. And now she's on the move. There we go.
That curve worked out. I was a little bit suspicious, but it worked out.
Yeah, she's behind the hill. Double backing
got
again.
8 missiles. Not bad. As Okamikaze is in phase 2 and looks like
awareness of where she is, though.
He's doing the hind loop pretty well. You talk about Wolf, I'll talk about Okamikaze. And he just has to do a couple more.
We got Wolf, who's on the left now for Smoking Ace, behind a tree. Doing good to put a hook on those shots.
One more shot for Okamikaze, and they both basically finished their bosses at the same time. Yep. On their empty of the health pool, at least. We still have to wait a little bit for Hind, but this is getting to be harder and harder for Okamikaze to get back. Now we're talking about Disc 2. And Smoking Ace, I mean, he didn't have like an incredible Wolf 2 fight, but it wasn't a disaster. I wouldn't call it like, you know, he didn't die or anything goofy happened like that.
What the heck?
Throwing a grenade for that extra alert.
That's fine.
I think he's a little bit lost right now, though.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure where
I
he
think
is.
he's out of bounds. This
Yeah,
is why
I think he went to the
running
right.
first person in this room, if you're gonna do that, is a
He-
lot easier. Did he fall into the lava?
He fell into the pool.
Oh no!
This is okay. He has
Just
to
the prone.
load. He has to load.
Oh, is he soft locked?
Yeah, you're stuck because you're GME'd. You have to reload.
And I think he only has boss
My
loads.
friend, you need to have the extra saves. All right, we're now in RTA land,
All
folks.
right.
So, just to be clear, if someone soft locks and they have to load a save, that doesn't mean they're DQ'd. It just means now they are now this is an RTA race. So we're not even paying attention to IGT anymore. This is exactly what Okamikaze needed. Because now he has to do this fight again. He's doing all bosses +1 right now, which kudos, but it's also unfortunate.
All places that you have to refight a boss,
It's Wolf 2.
it has to be Wolf 2.
It's Wolf 2.
And
Oh man,
I don't know, would we, if he were to have done the skip at this point because he's already done it, would we have accepted that?
that is refereeing on the fly. I'm not even sure because he did technically already did this fight.
That's my point. Like, I don't know, and he doesn't have the extra save, so
he should have had the extra saves.
Right.
That was
So
on
this
him.
yeah.
I feel like you're right because he did defeat Wolf. I feel like you'd be right. I didn't even think about this possibility though. But it is the case that this is a different save. So I don't know.
For future reference, because now it's happened.
It has happened.
So
And even so, like, he had a decent Wolf fight. He's still ahead, but this lead just collapsed in front of us.
and we said it could happen.
We said it. Sniper Wolf is dead again.
Again, yep.
Get the other crab emoji out. She's dead again.
Where's my lobster here? Here we go.
All right, my friend, use that FPV to your advantage.
Let's see if he does the. What is he doing?
That's not GME2.
There
we go. Does that have
I'm not sure. Nope, now it's gone entirely. I'm not sure what he's using the stinger
for. That's such an awkward.
Unless he's like Akuma and he's got weapons bound to his analog stick.
Possible.
And menuing.
Interesting. All right, you got to go prone. Oh, he's throwing a grenade for alert purposes. I don't.
Alert again.
I see. The thing is those are custom.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
those
that's
are
a
custom
file.
saves.
So he might have the rat too.
Yeah, we might be seeing the
who made
the
the
revenge of Rat tonight. Both days for week 1, we have Rat. It's possible. Kamikaze finally getting through Wolf 2.
Who made the save files?
That would be B-Man. B-Man made some high alert save files, which thank you, B-Man, for going through that. Kamikaze opting just to take the shots.
Wait, he might not even have those save files. We don't know whose save files he's got. He may have had his own.
No, those look like custom save files, so I have no idea. And I don't think he knows, per se, whether he has enough alerts. I hope so, because otherwise this could be the advantage. And if he doesn't know what he has, if he doesn't know what he has, he is in huge trouble. The worst thing is not knowing, right? If you don't know, you'll do one thing and you're supposed to do the other.
I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for that rat.
Yeah, we're going to have to just keep our eyes peeled, because I am pretty certain Okamikaze is on pace with his alerts. I'm pretty sure. I have not been counting, because this has been a wild race, but I mean, he did get some extra alerts, like that whole
all
bathroom.
Over the place. So I think he's good.
You know?
Despite his odd
and then the Johnny stuff.
Method.
So yeah, that he's definitely good. I think he's good.
This is like me and Pazzo were talking about during your race. Is everybody seems to have their own kind of method of alert farming in the docks. As long as you get 5 or 6, you're good. Let's see what he goes for here. He's just gonna Nikita him.
Opening with the Nikita. You want to open with the SOCOM. That does the early damage.
Yeah, you can run and gun him and get that little extra swivel there that's going to be on the end here.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to run and gun. Like, it's okay. Just it's definitely better, even if you just stand still, turn the corner, shoot him, and then, you're good.
He's defeating Raven with ease, as that fight is a joke.
Yeah, but I don't think either of us were really that concerned about Raven.
No.
We're talking about a different animal.
Liquid's an animal?
Not that rodent.
Ah, yes, of course. The ferret.
Yes, the state of matter, the animal. Kamikaze also doing Nikita. And he has so many, like, I don't understand why he went back for extra Nikita. If he didn't do that, he would be so far ahead at this point. Or the Johnny situation. But I mean, it's
that
just
comeback factor's here now.
Yeah, I mean, the comeback factor has happened. I do think
we're gonna have to look into that technicality I brought up then. Cause...
Yeah, that is an interesting technicality you brought up, because we just ran into it. I feel like
not that he did it, but
he did it, which I respect.
Oh yeah, kudos.
Rather than just being like, this is okay, right?
But I think that's probably the smartest thing to do, is just refight her at that point, because we don't actually have
a rule for that.
That was the one thing that was just not thought of. And it is what it is. So I think
I respect
that's
that.
Gonna have to go over.
Yeah. I feel like, just reffing from the commentary booth here, that if you already defeated the boss and you accidentally load that save, I don't know.
For it.
It's like it's a weird thing, because it's also the ammo with the stingers, I guess. But even so, like, you shouldn't even be loading into that save anyways. So you should be loading into it. That's why we recommend everyone to download the full save pack. That way you can go to any point in the game, All right.
See
what are we getting? What on earth are we getting? He's going right side first. This is the most, like,
I wonder.
That is quite the play. He doesn't know the line.
No, he doesn't
know the line. He's just scrolling through. He's missed 1. He's missed 2. I think
3.
He missed 3. Oh man.
4.
You all have to know the line. You have to know the line. He got the bomb. That doesn't mean the card is in the ditch, though.
No, but he would have. There it is. He's got the rat.
You see it?
No, that's what that call is. I think.
Oh. Yeah, because you don't get,
you don't get the call like that if you have.
Oh, this is a major disaster. I don't think because he doesn't know the spots. He can't confirm for himself that
I think the only thing you can do is find the rat or get lucky and find the card.
But if you don't, the thing is, if you don't know the line, when do you decide for yourself?
He popped up.
He has to see
it. In the opposite corner. I saw the marker for him pop up.
Oh, you saw the marker? Okay, but does he know? There he is. Do you see him? Yes, yeah. That's the target. Go get him. Get him.
Go get him, Tiger.
Get him. Don't be scared. Oh, he doesn't have any stingers. That is a bit of a problem. He's gonna have to shoot him. Oh.
Or shoot him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to shoot him. The SOCOM is the option.
Where is he going?
Oh man. Oh no, the rat's gonna go back.
Yep.
I think he's gonna trap him. Nikita?
I am
Oh, word?
very lost.
I'm lost too. Okamikaze is heading off into the warehouse now.
He is.
There's the rat.
There it is.
You have no stingers though.
So what does he do?
Oh, that's not gonna work. The rat's gonna run away. You have to put the Nikita on the other side now. Oh, the rat's gonna move. It's moving. He doesn't know what to do. He legitimately, and this is the thing. If you don't have that save pack, let this be a lesson to everyone. Download that save pack from the launcher. Have the high alerts, because if you don't know what you're doing with the rat,
this
just
can happen.
It's just painful.
And this is one of those advantages that older runners have, right?
Oh, 100%.
The rat was the biggest pain in the butt for everyone. Now, granted, that pain in the butt isn't necessarily gone, but it's easier.
You have to get out of the water.
Yeah, you can die here, and
like, he's slowly dying.
I don't know if he notices. There's the rat. Yeah. Go shoot him.
Oh, he pulled out his ration, but you have to get out of the water. The stinger is not useful for you here.
The only thing that does for you at this point is tell you that he's there.
Which is good, but now you need to shoot him.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
You have no stingers. I think the rat ran away. Don't go back in the water. Stay out of there. It's dangerous.
He's a dead man.
Okamikaze, well, he has rations out. He's fine. Okamikaze, check his card.
There's the rat. Now, what are you gonna do?
You can't. No.
Interesting, but
you're in the water.
You're underwater.
You're underwater. The only way you're going to be able to shoot him with the rifle is from up top, or with the SOCOM from the water.
He's gone.
Stay up there. There we go. Being in the water is just a bad situation.
It's the worst thing you could do right now.
I think he doesn't know, which I don't blame him. He doesn't know that he should be using the SOCOM. Like, that's it, or the C4 trap. Those are the two options he really should take at this point. And he doesn't know how the rat moves, all this stuff. And this is why this game is so much easier to run these days, because the rat is so complex. There's how the rat moves outside, the route it takes, when it shows up. There's still some unanswered questions about this rat, as far like Jag recently. I don't know if you saw this, Glenn. He started opting to make a noise to make the rat go from left to middle.
I've seen that.
And I don't know if that's actually faster. I don't think it is, but I haven't tested it yet.
I think it's like one of those, there are 3 cups, one of them has a marble under it, and you get 2 guesses.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like he does that for. Whether or not that actually, matters. Pull out the pistol.
All right, pull out the pistol. The pistol. The FAMAS works too. Thank you.
He is dead.
All right, folks. This didn't have to happen. This really all came down to was not getting that save pack. It really was, but we're finally out. Okamikaze has a commanding lead now of several minutes at this point. He's going and heating his card. And our friend Smoking Ace, all bosses +1, the new category. He is putting in his yellow card. And we're getting info for Major Zero that 6 minutes, 13 seconds lost to the PAL key. And this all just came down to the save pack. But I'm sure they'll learn their lesson for next time. Like,
opting to go around the table and then out.
Interesting.
Okay. Not necessary, but
Silencing footsteps, completely unnecessary on left side. Might be watching a little bit too much Jaguar King on console.
not skipping codec there with GME 2. That's even something we recently taught Volcanic. That you can skip those codecs by GME 2.
Oh, why'd you teach him that? It was so funny while
I didn't. Somebody else did.
Oh, okay.
I just popped into the channel and it was like, wait, he does that? That's like 2 seconds.
And it's very ironic too when you really think about it. 'Cause
When you
that's
look at
how
where
it's
he
discovered.
stands now, yeah.
Well, that and the fact that that's how it was discovered. So he was doing everything else that was found afterwards, but not the thing that originally was found. You know? I'm doing
What
all
else?
the out of bounds. I'm doing all the cool stuff, but I'm not skipping the codec.
Let's
Too
see
good.
if he times his card correctly. I think he'll check it though. Grab the stinger
Yeah,
pack
there's no reason not to check at this point. He has
in his
a strong enough lead that the last thing you want to do is go all the way. That is what Smoking Ace needs, is for a Kamikaze to not check the card and fail and go all
And
the
just
way
leave,
down, all
yeah.
the way back. I don't know. You can't. He did take the death, but you're not actually dead. I don't know if you can actually like rifle in the furnace to get out of that lock. I think you're actually locked.
Smokinace doing the smart thing, checking his card.
Very smart.
At
But yeah,
this
I
point,
don't think Smoking Ace made the wrong call. If someone can confirm otherwise that all you have to do is press 0 and then you actually die there, then I stand corrected. But I think you actually are stuck and you'd have to reload. Because he did die, it's just that
I
if he
don't know
didn't die.
where's the kill plane on that. Is it a kill plane or is it a cube? Like
There's like
I'm
it goes. I think it extends a little bit out of the map. Again, we're talking about all this like weird stuff that I don't think about anymore. Because it was more like when I was exploring years ago, all this stuff. It was like, oh well, if you go over here, then you'll die, but then you'll be stuck. All right, well. He
And
took
then I
out the guard with the
noticed-
SOCOM, respect, and putting in that blue card. So they're going to high five probably around Warehouse North-ish.
It's not even a high five if they're on opposite sides of the room. No.
No, I'm saying but they'll pass each other in Warehouse North. That's what I think.
It's like 2 cars driving past each other.
Have you never high fived someone on the highway going the opposite way?
I can't say I've ever tried.
That would be dangerous, and I don't recommend it. Don't try that at home.
Please don't.
Only in a controlled environment on a racetrack. It's like the commercials where it's like recorded on a closed track.
Closed track, yeah. Okamikaze, he knows his rules of the road.
Yeah. See, I told you they're gonna high five at Warehouse North. Boom, right at the bridge.
Apparently you have a highway at home now.
I'm filled with mysteries. Oh, he almost went the wrong way, but he caught himself. Good job, Smokin'. Okay, well, this is certainly now a Kamikaze's game to lose. But
And at this point, I don't know.
I would still give Okamikaze the advantage.
At the
He would
moment.
have to really mess up on Liquid. Like, he needs to have a... He has to fall apart on the fight, like, twice.
Shooting the guard again, but stopping as well.
Not worth it at that point. You might as well just GME. The whole point of run and gun is that you're running and gunning, not gunning and standing. But, you know...
He started shooting late, was why.
See, I didn't bet on this race, and for good reason. Actual coin flip. I mean, I did give Okamikaze the edge at the start, but I didn't think it was going to be like this, per se. But I don't know what I was expecting, frankly. All right, Okamikaze,
Oh,
it's no time to mess around with the rifle. It's time to fight the big mecha. It's like, which weapon should I be using? SOCOM, grenade, Nikita?
He doesn't... Does he not?
Stuns?
Oh, he does. He just needs to stand up.
You just gotta stand up, buddy. You don't need chaff to GME.
No, it's sniper rifle, any weapon that interrupts that animation.
You need rations out. If you're gonna be going console, you need rations out.
There he goes. This is kind of scary.
Heck, he could even do GME through the weapon menu, but I don't think he knows that. That's an any percent thing. Ding.
Or he could throw a chaff at Rex in this phase, and it's...
That's true. He could have done that too.
That's more than enough time to get that done. It's crazy.
Absolutely nuts indeed. Yeah, 2 stingers is not enough. Unless he's planning on sniping Liquid, which, I mean, you know, he could. If he wants to really swag it out. SOCOM, however, is not the option. You're not going to be able to kill him with the SOCOM. He's just using that to move.
There he goes.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't have any chaff. I didn't even realize that.
Well, that's why he's not
can...
GMEing. He's like, well, there's no chaff. I mean, there's no GME, right? It's called chaff ME. He's going to have to go pick up more stinger ammo.
Yep. And I
Not
don't
enough.
think it's going to respawn behind him.
Oh, he's running out of HP.
He's got to
He's
find
running out of
another.
HP.
Oh no, he's out of rations now too. He's got to go find more ammo.
He's gonna die. I think he's gonna die.
Yep.
Oh,
Looks
my
like...
friend. He's like, what should I do? What should I do? You should GME without the chaff. Oh
He's
man,
got...
you have to do something. You can't freeze up. This is fight, flight, or freeze. Freezing is the worst thing in an RTA race, because this is now an RTA race.
I don't think he knows. But...
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. He's freaking out. He's like, what should I do? But he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He's just going to take the death, I think. Yep.
Oh man, I mean, he could play it well. He could play it well. He could save this. He isn't dead yet, but oh no, do not stand here. I'm so scared.
I am terrified.
Oh, that explosion was so close. So close.
That laser
no.
Too.
You can't run okay, you can't run side to side, folks. If you run side to side, missile's gonna kill you every time. Missile will kill you every time. You have to run towards Rex. You run side to side. That missile's
He has
gonna
to do the
track
whole
you.
fight over.
Yep, he's got to do the whole fight over, and he still doesn't know. He still doesn't know.
0-8.
And meanwhile, Smoking Ace smells. He smells it. He smells victory.
He smells what the Rock is cooking. And what the Rock is cooking might be his victory.
And a Kamikaze, if you just moved forward, you would not be getting blown up. I think he's now like, maybe I should be a little bit worried about my HP. But it's sort of like we're now playing a completely different game, you know?
This is nice looking console.
Yeah.
Like
We got
that's basically
anti-alias
how
text.
he's
Yeah.
playing this right now.
Now, if he had run all bosses easy, he would know the strat. And he could do a backup there, but he doesn't, so it's tricky. All right, Ace. This is
Now's your
now,
chance.
he has to pick up more stingers. He needs more stingers. So you go pick up those. Get yourself a weapon out. Remember your keyboard. Remember the power of the keyboard, folks. Believe in the keyboard. Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Just keep on weaving in and out. You don't... The machine gun's not going to hit you. Oh, Smoking Ace doesn't have enough stingers either. He's too close. He's a
at
little
least
too
got
close.
GME figured out, I think.
Yeah,
Or he's got chaff. I'm not
he's
sure.
shooting
right
too
now.
much.
Too much and too quickly.
I feel like they don't know about the stingers in Warehouse, which is really bad. Like, you really want those stingers in Warehouse. 10 stingers is massive for Rex. Okay.
Phase 1 down.
Okamikaze done.
Finally
with Rex.
does it. Beautiful. Okay. Now this is kind of back to where we were before. They're very close, but now it's RTA, so... Was there a difference in what times they started? Because now we have to look at that.
Yeah, we'll have to double check. We'll have to double check. Maybe we could have someone on the back end check if there's any delay in between them, but...
Have at you, Snake.
So, Kamikaze starting. Liquid. Going for just a traditional fight. EPK, PPK.
Perfectly normal.
Thankfully, we don't have any GME shenanigans here, so it's just the fight. Man, Smoking Ace, if you just had those missiles from the warehouse, you'd be in such good shape here. Rex moving forward. Just needs one more shot. Don't whiff.
Oh no, we got the weak shot.
It's okay.
Here we go.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Oh, you gotta skip this. You cannot let this play. Do not tell me you don't know how to skip this. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. This is not NTSC. This is not NTSC. This is not NTSC. This is not PAL. This is the PC version. Oh!
Hey!
We're out. We're out. Skip this one too. All right. Kamikaze finishing up. Liquid supposedly did it. 52. All right. We're out.
Okay.
All right. I am comfortable saying, I'm comfortable saying a Kamikaze has this in the bag. Because he picks up the ration here. See? He picks up the ration. He does not mess around with the escape. So... as Smoking Ace starting the Liquid fight, going for those PPKs, another Standard, you can't be comboing in the corners, folks. That's a big mistake. When he goes in the corners, he's gonna juke you. So you gotta duck, stand back up. You know what we call these this kind of race, folks? It's a comedy of errors. Okay?
Looks like he's trying to go for the infinite combo. At least he did a little bit. He got like 5 punches in.
That's not bad. That's not bad. You know, if you could just do chunk by chunk, totally viable.
It's just one of those things where people would put the liquid metronome on their phones and just turn it on.
Yeah, it's, oh man, that's so helpful.
I think
So
Underwater
helpful.
Smoking did that.
Yeah, that's how we started, and then slowly but surely, Smoking became so good at liquid that he did it with a Guitar Hero controller. So trust me, folks.
I
can get
forgot
there.
about that run.
It's probably the most famous thing that Smoking did with this game. Hashtag respect on that.
Absolute legend.
Kamikaze doing swerve. You don't want to follow. You don't want to follow the Jeep. You gotta, you know, swing in your aim so that the Jeep doesn't swerve. All right, 40 seconds left. Nice duck from Smoking Ace. He knows to duck. Very smart. Didn't get hit by the bull rush. He got hit by it the second time. He just needs, like, 2 more combos.
Looks like he's dropping some frames here.
Yep.
Oh,
11.
I'm very curious. Did he?
11.
You're a bit ahead of me.
I refreshed because I was
11:50.
like, yeah, you got 11.
Wow. I was
And
curious to see what would happen first. Liquid died, timer run out, or he dies. It was like nail biting.
he did it.
Oh.
He did it. And a Kamikaze, through all the heartache, through Johnny, through the bathroom, he finds himself with the win, the W, with the time of 1:21:56. That is a legitimate time. That is a legitimate time for a Kamikaze.
Yep. GG's.
Because he did not reload.
Yep. So that gets added to his IGT total.
Oh, Snake. It's infected. Here they come.
Wow.
Get through. Good job, Snake. Let's go.
All right. And now, bring us home. Bring us home, Smoking Ace.
Here they come.
Let's go see that caribou.
Can't get through.
Actually, the caribou don't show up when you're with Otacon.
This is
That's
PC.
okay.
They don't show up at all.
Really? They don't show up on the... No, there's no way.
We
They
skip
didn't
it
like...
all.
Well, yeah, we skip it all, but we skip it all on console too.
Liquid.
Hey man, he was watching some cutscenes earlier. He was eating some popcorn, okay? I was
Yeah,
getting a little hungry. Yeah, we're getting a little hungry.
This race was exciting in a very different way than yours was.
Yeah, I mean, this was a roller coaster in a very different way. I agree with that. Just completely unexpected situations throughout this whole race. I'd say the only fairly normal, typical part of this race was the start.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what kind of escape we're going to end with here for our boy Smoking Ace. You know, it's just really unfortunate what happened to Smoking throughout this. You know, he played actually pretty well. It's just that save. That save really did him in. All right, we are joined by, that is, Kamikaze, the winner of this race. How you feeling right now?
RTA of 120.
Shaky, disappointed, and I feel like I just robbed someone, but okay. Because they, from what I gather, I was reading chat the whole time. What I gather, he was ahead of me by quite a lot of it, and especially when I got locked in the cell. But then he obviously soft locked, and well, the rest is history. But yeah, here's what it is.
We are also joined by Smoking Ace, folks. This was everyone in chat, please give you guys put on such an entertaining show, and us in the commentary booth, we just didn't know what to expect after the halfway point. That like everything up to the halfway point, I was like, yeah, who knows? Who absolutely knows?
I'm gonna try and see if I can see a difference in start times here.
Yeah, good stuff, Smoking Ace. This is your first speed game, right?
What was that?
This is your first speed game, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, if I was first outspeed, like if I was first starting out speedrunning, I'd probably have like a 2 hour time. I was like, I'm bad at speedrunning now, but back then when I first started speedrun, so yeah, good props for that.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you practice everything and you go, and then when it comes down to brass tacks, you still got to perform. So hey, great job, awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was just I really would suggest both of you to watch this race back. Like, seriously, watch this back. Because like Glenn and I were trying to give commentary of like, well, what could they do differently? And you two had vastly different runs. Like, no joke, so different. And Smoking Ace, like the main thing was just you needed to download the B-Man save pack with the high alerts. You had to have all those saves.
I thought I had the right one. Obviously, I never even checked that, and I thought I grabbed the right one. Obviously not, and that just, hey, what can you do?
I legitimately, I would have like exited out of the game, went into the launcher and got the correct save, like legit, because we were like, what is going to happen? And you don't know how to deal with the rat, and that's just like really hard, really hard when you're in that situation. So just for next time, make sure you have those saves, because that really, I mean, I was going to say that costed you the race, but honestly, like there was so much that happened. Okamikaze had a toilet adventure. He got trapped in. He the ninja broke him out of the prison. It was just
interesting,
wild.
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm definitely
wild.
Curious to see to watch this again. Oh man, you know what? I did it. I got to the end.
You did, and huge respect for both of you for sticking through this, because there were times where I felt, I don't know about you, Glenn, I thought both of you were just like, it looked like you were overwhelmed, like you were stressed out, just from
I was.
No, not a single bit of stress. Nope. My hand, if you could see my hands, they are steady as can be. Yeah, no, it like I said, sitting off stream, sitting off, by my lonesome playing, you can run every boss, you can run everything. I've got to get in the mindset of, all right, one and done. And I know, a lot of people in this community have said finish runs, and I just need to do more of that and, plan for contingencies for sure.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, just some things off the top of my head. A Kamikaze, you don't need chaff to GME.
I was trying to press 1 to 9. I was reading chat. I was trying to do 2 to 9.
Zero. You need 0. It's the rifle. The 9 is the chaff. You don't need chaff. You do 0, then a number. 0, then 5, 0, then 1, 0, then 2. 9 is chaff. 9 is chaff. And Smoking Ace. What happened in the cutscene?
I was apparently hitting, I don't know if I was hitting tilde, if I was hitting 1, I don't know what I was hitting. I thought I was hitting the right thing, and my brain just turned off and went, "Oh wait, this can't be skipped right here."
Oh no, that's standard console. But hey, I mean, I hope both of you felt, even though this is probably really stressful, like I had a hell of a time watching this race. And we were talking about things I have not talked about in so long. We're talking about backups I don't even consider. So it was just wonderful to see for me,
I,
at least.
I mean, I'm at the risk of sounding, let's see, what's the word, full of myself or something. I mean, I'm proud of myself to do it, to make it, to not just quit out or something. And
No, that's absolutely, and I really commend both of you for sticking through it, because I like I could tell that there was that feeling like I want to give up, but both of you got through it, and I assure both of you, once you look at it, take a step back, like you can both get some great results. I mean, smoking, like some of your fights were really good. Like your hind fight, you were like basically there. It was just like that first shot.
man, that's
You were just
another.
slightly
Oh
early.
man, that's another one of those that I think I ran that the most, because when I had played this game a couple of years ago, trying to beat it again for the first time in a while, the hind took me 2 hours on normal. This was console, had no idea about speedrunning and all of that. And so I think I focused the most on that. And then, of course, luckily I didn't let it sink or anything. But yeah, I usually was able to get it a little more consistent than that. But I think I just got ahead of myself.
Glenn, do you have any questions for our? I honestly have like tons of questions, but I don't want to keep you guys up too long.
Oh,
I think you've touched on the good ones anyway.
You could ask away.
Because I'm sure Plywood could rapid fire his questions at you guys.
I've got time. I don't have to be to work for 7.5 hours. We're fine.
I mean, this was an epic race. I gotta say, this is probably the most epic race we're gonna have this whole tournament.
I saw the chat was just losing their minds in every possible way, and it's
Oh
exciting.
yeah, I knew how chat reacted to my dock backup. I knew it was going to be weird chat reactions at me the whole run. So I was just like, no, I'm just going to focus on getting my alerts for Palki, and then hope for the best. Obviously, focusing too much on alerts lost me 2 minutes in the cell, probably 4, maybe, I don't know. But
Oh, that's what was going on. No, do not farm alerts with Johnny. No, 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 no. You get one from Johnny and you leave. That's it.
oh
Oh
yeah,
man.
I knew about that. I tried to do the stranglehold, but I accidentally flipped them, and then tried to go back in, and then I didn't
Oh
get the right movement.
man. Oh
Yeah.
man. And then you didn't know, like, you have to hide. You got to hide under the bed when he falls asleep.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's been a while since that's happened to me.
Well, now you know the backup. If you stand up too early or you forget to put down the ketchup, which no lie, I've done that recently. Like I'll just forget. I'm just talking to chat. I'm like, oh, I forgot to put down the ketchup. Okay, that's great. Um, but yeah, I mean, well, once again, I just want to give both of you just a huge round of applause for getting through this, because it was nuts, absolutely nuts.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
And
that.
I really look forward to seeing what you guys can come up with, and seriously, to Smoking Ace, since this is your first speed game, huge props. Like being able to race your first speed game like this, I can't even imagine. I never did that when I started. So that's some serious bravery.
I mean, just honestly, and this is going to be a plug for the MGSR, but the confidence and the helpfulness that you guys give, I went, hey, why not give it a shot? So yeah, you guys, everyone in this community is awesome, and has welcomed me in and all that. So there's no way I would have been able to do it without. Like I said, even doing another run a little more recently, still before joining the community, it still took me, I think, 3 hours to beat the game. Because I didn't know about the throwing cancel and all those other little things. So going from 16 hours, I think, the first time I played through a couple of years ago, down to under an hour and a half. I'm ecstatic about that for sure.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that you feel that way, and like you stick to it. I think you can go far. It's just about learning what to change, and it really
Yeah.
isn't like you have to do anything. This is one of the first things I said when you guys were at the start. It's like there's no need to do anything crazy. You just have to know, okay, how do I make that big adjustment to not have to deal with one thing or another? So, all right. Well, any last words, anybody?
Congratulations, Okamikaze. Well done. I can't wait to watch back everything and see what everybody was talking about.
Yeah, thank you. Same. Yeah. I'm MGSR. I've only been part of for like 10 to 20% of my speedrun career, and it's definitely the best community I've been a part of. So, thanks everyone for that. And yeah, I kind of regressing a bit, but then I'll stop talking because let people go. It took me like 2 years before I decided to join a speedrun race. So your first speed game and you jump into it straight from the bat. Huge props for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. That is just I started I'll do a little personal anecdote before we pick our raid target. When I started running Silent Hill almost 5 years ago, I was just a little baby speedrunner. I didn't even like racing would have freaked me out. So the fact that you decided to do it is just like uh it's just surprising. A lot of people who start out would not put themselves through that stress. So, like, if you have that kind of courage, you can go really far. So with that being said, that is going to conclude week 1, and I would say that this was just a fantastic week all around, folks, of the MGS1 PC All Bosses League for 2021. Come back Saturday for the start of week 2 with the SOCOM Stinger groups. And we have 2 more weeks of pool plays left, folks. Everyone plays against each other in the groups. So look forward to some more exciting matches coming your way on Saturday.